What's going on? What's going on? Yes, we, my friend,
Ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free...
live. I hope you can hear me. Let's go. Let's get this party started. Notifications is out. That's a whole vibe. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's go.
Raise up your fist, let them know you exist. Can't silence the truth, can't muzzle the risk. They try to Malcolm-X me, but I'm still free. Revolution in my veins, that's my legacy. Can't silence the truth, can't muzzle the risk. They try to Malcolm-X me, but I'm still free. Revolution in my veins, that's my legacy. Check the sound of the gravel, the chains all rattle. History repeats, but I'm ready for battle. Can't touch my voice, I'm a beacon in the fog. Truth running wild like a lion through the smog. They blacklist names, try to bury the facts. But I'm breaking out the box, put the system on blast. Every line's ammunition and my mind's on fire. Acknowledge is the weapon and the pen is my supplier. They're watching from the towers, trying to censor the speech. But the streets are talking loud, revolution in reach. They tried to Malcolm-X me, but I broke that mold. Eyes wide open, can't be bought or sold. I'm ecstatic in the signal, the glitch in the feed. When the people unite, that's when the power concedes. No peace without justice, no rest till we're free. I'm a public enemy, enemy of empathy. Enemy of empathy. Raise up your fist, let them know you exist. Can't silence the truth, can't muzzle the risk. They try to Malcolm-X me, but I'm still free. Revolution in my veins, that's my legacy. Can't silence the truth, can't muzzle the risk. They try to Malcolm-X me, but I'm still free. Revolution in my veins, that's my legacy.
Let's go. Let's get the lights up. The goat is in the building. Pay attention. It's Sunday. You know what I mean? Yes. I could have been outside. I could have been outside. Yes, I'm telling you. And I'm still thinking about it. Miss Hash Brown is in the building. Salute, salute. Yeah, I'm still thinking about going outside. Yeah, Miss Hash Brown, I hope your birthday was good. I think this is your birthday weekend or something like that. I think you went to a concert or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what it was. If it's not, I made a mistake. But if so, I hope you have fun. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. It's a whole vibe. Subscribe to Miss Hash Brown. Oh, what you said? My birthday is on when? Oh yeah, see. I knew it was something like that. See, I'll be watching. I be in the bushes sometimes, you know, and then I just go and do what I gotta do. You know, I don't want to disturb nobody's show. You know what I mean? So I just let y'all do what y'all do. I be paying attention. I be looking. Yes. The GOAT is in the building. I'm telling you, I was so lit last night. Because I was hanging with my friends. You know, what you said, Ron, I got love you dearly. Wait, Ron, I love you dearly. Oh, thank you too. Same here, Miss Hash Brown. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. So listen, so yes, I am paying to play. I am officially paying to play. I'm telling you. I said, listen, I got to put some cash to good use. I said, listen, I got to put my ducats to good use and whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's a great investment. You know what I mean? It's a great investment. You know what I mean? Some people need to try it. It's great. I mean, it's shoot. If I was a female, you dudes, man, listen. Shoot. I'm telling you, wet is power. Oh, disco dancer, here we go. What do you want? Salute, disco dancer. You gonna behave today or what? What's poppin'? You know what I mean? Listen, see, the thing is, don't get on my nerves today, because I will break out and go about my business. You know, and I'm still, you know, and because I told my, see, this is the thing. I was going out today, and I told my friends. I have different groups of friends that I hang with. You know, see, you know, we're a whole big group, but then our whole big group, you know, we got different cliques and whatnot. You know, and I represent different cliques and whatnot. So, you know, I told each clique, I said I'll be there. But the truth of the matter is, I'm probably not even gonna be there. I'll probably just stay on YouTube all day. I don't know. Well, I don't know about all day, because I run out of things to talk about and I just bounce. Yes. Yo, yesterday I was saying, yesterday I was just saying stuff I don't even know. But yeah, you know, then I got tired and I got off. I think I was only on like an hour or so. No more than 2 hours. I don't even think it even reached an hour and a half. I don't know. Maybe it did. But I don't know. 4x4's in the building. What up, 4x4? We chilling. The GOAT is in the building. Pay attention. Class is in session. And I didn't even mean to drink online. I didn't. It's just that I was drinking offline, you know, because my friend was coming over and we were gonna smash. You know, see, I like when it's, you know, when you both know that you're going, that's the reason why she's coming over. You don't have to guess. Like, you guys are getting ready to smash and then she gonna leave. You know, I think that's the best kind. And then they tell you to get drunk and smoke before they get there, so you could be ready to go. Hallelujah. God is good. You know what I mean? God is good. Hey, X. Okay, what's your name? Loretta? That's how you say it, right? Loretta. What's up, Loretta? How you doing? Everything is good. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. Stinger X girl says it's me. Okay, I don't. Who's me? I don't. Look at my picture. All right, hold on. Let me see what's popping. Let me get into my chat and see what's popping. But yeah. Yesterday was interesting. Hold on, I'm getting into the chat now. So what you said? Look at the picture.
Too low? Here's how to fix it. Open Sound Pulse. Instant volume boost up to 600.
Hold on. Okay. How you get into the picture thing? Stinger's ex boo. Yeah. Okay. I doubt it. I doubt that's you. I don't even know how you even got a picture of that. That's you for real? Now I could put you through the test. Hold on. Let me get this on live chat because it was on top chat. That means I wouldn't get all the messages, but I got all the messages now. So what's up? What's up, girl? You chilling? You vibing? Yes, you chilling, you vibing, everything good. Hope everything is good. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. Like I I got like a whole different type of life now. Like seriously, and I think I think I like it. Like I just be chilling. So Disco Dancer says, "Yo, who's yo China? Why? Like who? You don't you never want yo? What's your name again? Disco Dancer. You be watching the show, so you don't know who that. You don't know who China is. You just asked who was your China. You know what I mean? You just asked that, bro. But you said you don't remember her? Okay, well, you know, it's all good, you know. So Disco Dancer says, yo, Disco Dancer. Yo, Connor, you still in the building? Yes, I'm telling you. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. So, yes. Things, I'm just chilling. I'm happy. I'm content. I'm like a kid in the candy store. Yeah, I just finished having. I didn't know that you could make milk. I had some dry milk in like a tube thing and whatnot, and it makes 8 ounces. So I poured 2 inside of a water thing that had 16 ounces, and it really makes milk. That's great, dry milk. That's dope. I didn't even know you can do that. And I called one of my friends. I said, "Is this true? Can you can really make milk out of these things?" Yeah, I've been good. I guess you trying to broke out or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm debating if I'm going out or not. I got to do my medical. I was up early today. I had to. So, you know, you know. So yesterday I forgot to pay for my. I forgot. I wanted to pay for my friend a cab yesterday, but I was so lit. I forgot to pay for her cab because I was late, and she just so content. You know what I mean? She didn't even say anything. You know what I mean? So I sent her the cab money this morning. What you call that thing? Cash App. Yeah, Cash App. Yeah. Hey, what happened between you and this lady, Ron? Nothing. Nothing happened. Everything is everything. That's my friend. That's what she says. What the hell screen name says? Stinger's ex. What? Stinger's ex girl. Okay. Yo, where everybody got? I mean, where everybody at? It's Sunday. What's poppin'? I'm here. So it looked like it's gonna rain. That's the only reason I didn't go out. And then it was like a little. I don't want to say chilly. A little something. And if I gotta sit outside, and it be like this, and I don't see the sun, like I'm not doing that. And it's a little breezy. Why would I want to sit outside and it's breezy like that? You know what I mean? Like, listen, That shit go. I have two different things that I can go to. So, Sun Rival says, I'ma nibble your chin hair like Squidward taking his first bite of a cribbler patty. Okay. All right, Sun Rival. That's what Sun Rival said. I don't know. Maybe I got the words wrong. I don't know. So, the disco dancer says, Ron, I wish I was famous like you. I'd be smashing all day. Listen, I don't smash. I wish I would listen. I wish I could smash every day too. But mine's is like real sporadic type of thing. If I didn't do anything but my ex, then I'd probably still be non-wetnized. Non-wet-anized. Yeah, that's it. Baby Oil's in the building. What's up? Listen, can y'all get the likes up? Yo, Connor was in here earlier. She's just passing through, I guess. I don't know. Non-wetnized and whatnot. I'm telling you, it's bad to be like that, especially when you get none. See, like me, I don't want to say that I'm picky. I'm just cautious. You know what I mean? I'm very cautious with mine. Yeah, I really am. And plus, I have to like you. I have to find some type of attractiveness. Something got to be going on. You know, something got to be going on. Listen, if you ain't got no butt, at least have some breasts. You know what I mean? If you ain't got no breasts, at least have a butt. Do something. I like slim. I like slim chicks. That's my thing. I'm into slim chicks. That's always been my thing. Yes, that's always been my thing. Slim chicks drive me crazy. Dominican bikers in the building. Salute, brother. It's Sunday. How you kind of gonna pop in and don't stay a little while or whatever? I don't know. I ain't talked to her in so long, bro. Yeah, I remember when they played Shoot 'em Up, baby, baby. Chocolate milk on tap. I don't know what that means. I'm foreign to a lot of stuff, y'all. I be trying to know what the new meanings is, but I don't know. I don't watch TV. I don't really do anything. The only time I watch TV is when like if I have company or whatever. Other than that, I'll be chilling. Yes, I'm telling you. I love women. I'm telling you, yesterday, man. Ooh, yesterday, Shorty had me open. Shorty had me open yesterday. I'm like, damn, girl. You know what I mean? That little petite little body of hers. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I remember, oh, when I shoot 'em up, baby, baby. Disco Dancer says, Ron, you know why I love your streams. Why? Tell her. Tell us why. Tell me why. You know what I mean? You make me laugh, feel calm, and I get the best sleep. Listen, you know why I go? You know why I like watching my lives and going live? Because I get to smoke medical. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, yesterday I was smoking too. Before she came over, because I wanted to get nice. You know what I mean? And it went my way, but it didn't get my way because I didn't use a condom. Like, you know what I mean? And I put it in 2-3 times or something like that. She was like, yeah. So, but when so she just stopped. She said, "Oh, you just love doing things with me without a condom." I said, "Yeah." But I had the condom right in my pocket, and I told y'all that yesterday. So Disco Dancer says, I smoked too. Oh, okay, you smoked, Disco Dancer? Okay. I didn't know, because you never said, like when we be smoking, you don't be saying anything. So I didn't think that you smoked and whatnot. And you know, like I know, this is a smokers channel. Like, we all smoke up in here. You know what I mean? Like the regulars. I don't know about anybody else, but the regulars. Listen, can we get the likes up and haters? Can y'all get the likes up too, so that other people can see the video respectfully? I'm telling you, this is for grown folks. This is for grown folks. Only grown folks can rock out with the stinger. Because sometimes I just talk. I don't think. I just talk. I just do what I do. Yeah, who wants to think? I just want to get on here, do my medical, and do my thing. Listen, can we hit that like button respectfully, please? So other people can see the video. Listen, I just came on like not too long ago, maybe like 23 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. I'm glad to see people passing through. Yeah, you guys can be passing through. I'll be here. I'll be here for a little while. Get nice and medical and then break out. Pac-Man is in the building. Salute. I didn't really get no good sleep yesterday because Shorty was on my mind, and just me not being able to get it the way I wanted to get it. I don't know, it kept me up all night. Yes, I'm telling you. Baby. Yeah, I remember. Oh, you know, I got yeah, I got a little roach left. I was trying to smoke this yesterday, right? Or was it the day before yesterday? It was one of them days. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. But then I just started, you know, smoking from the pipe because I don't know. I don't know how to roll. And I tell y'all that all the time. Listen, man, I hope everybody has a nice Sunday. You know, hopefully people are relaxing. Whatever it is that you guys are doing. You know, I'm just trying to catch a vibe and trying to see what I'm going to do today. Am I going to go out? I don't know. You know what I mean? It depends. It depends on you guys. Yo, I don't remember picking up the ashtray. I'm looking at the thing right now. I did not pick up. Oh yeah, I did pick up the ashtray. Okay, I'm wilding. Okay. Let me just um, let me just do this one. Yo, I wish I had more than one person. I'm telling you, ain't nothing having a roach just sitting in the ashtray and you can just light it up and whatnot. Dope. I gotta leave some around, you know what I mean? So what you said, but who disco? Hold on, disco. Let me do my thing. So disco says he has bipolar disorder, and sometimes he acts out. But he doesn't mean to. It's okay, disco. We all have issues. I hear voices. You know, I have my issues too. Shoes is in the building. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just chilling and vibing. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm chilling and vibing, talking with the people. You know what I mean? Listen, man. At the end of the day, my name is Ron B. Stinger Savage, the rapper. And I come on all the time, so I like to talk to the people, see what's popping. In exchange, you guys can buy my record or download it, stream it, do something. Make me feel happy. You know what I mean? Listen, don't make me feel like I'm just wasting my time doing my music and whatnot. Let's go. Let's buy it. It's 99 cents, bro. Can I feel happy for a change and whatnot? Let's go. Let's get those Spotify views up. They tried to Malcolm X me remix. And I have a book coming out September 1st. Hip Hop Movement in the Aftermath of Ron B. Stinger Savage. It's not the kind of book that you think. This is a short story book. Yeah, short story, a fiction. Yeah, something like a fiction, but it's me. I'm the character. Ron B. Stinger Savage, the rapper. It gives my point of view on the prosecutors using our lyrics to prosecute us. Hold on. Yo. What's Yeah. What one of my Zulu brothers and whatnot. One of my Zulu brothers giving me the 411 and whatnot. I talk and whatnot. Keep abreast on what's, you know what I mean? What's popping and whatnot. Zulu for life, kid. That's how we do. If you're a true Zulu, true to the heart Zulu, you would not ever leave the Universal Zulu Nation. I never left. couldn't leave if I tried. I mean, I wasn't around. I wasn't around, but I was around. You know what I mean. I still was around people, but I was just not around certain people. But I still was around, and people, the right people see me. You know what I mean? The ones that mattered seen me because I'm a goat. You know what I mean? I don't have to explain myself to nobody. I'm Ron Beestinger Savage. At the end of the day, I'm Beestinger. Period. I'm just older now. Maybe my mind is not, but I am. The doctors, they think they know everything. You know what I mean? Can't sit there and tell me that my brain stopped growing. Blah, 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 and all this crap nonsense. Whatever they feel, I don't know. Talking about trauma and all this. I honestly, I don't think I could get any more weed from any more medical from the real joints because their weed is trash compared to the street. I'm telling you. Yesterday I bought me street joint, bro. Yo, it was slim. And my friends was like, yo, this is bomb. Where you get this from? I said, it's a Chinese secret. Like, as soon as this finish, I'm going, man, listen, I'm going to get me some, forget that. I tried. I tried. But listen, you know what I mean? Like, when I smoke my medical, I want to smoke. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to the people that get it the way they get it, the regular way. You know what I mean? But listen, the street way is what's popping. I mean, this hands down. There is no comparison. But sometimes, well, a lot of times, you just gotta know. I wouldn't get it from Bob. I wouldn't get it from Bob from down the block. You know what I mean? Because that's a no-go. You don't know what they doing with their medical. You know what I mean? And people these days are very evil. They mix it with different things and blah 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 blah. So listen, we can't my man Tony, he be selling and what. We can't get it from them. We get it from the spots. They got spots, and they do what they do. You know what I mean? Now that's because you could hold them liable, like listen, you know what I mean? And they not gonna play around because it's a spot. It ain't like someone just standing on the corner or whatever. Hold on. Oh man. Sucks, man. They're gonna be like, oh, why you not here? Why you not here? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna say, cause I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm a text back in a sec. I don't think I wanna. I don't think I wanna go. what's the name? Spare, cope or spare, something like that. Says Ron really wants that hat to match his outfit. No, no, because I don't care. I use it to cover my hair. You know what I mean? I don't care if it matches or doesn't match. I don't care. Like, I ain't trying to impress nobody. My impressing days is over. I'm trying to impress nobody, especially when my hair is like this. I got to cover my head. And then once I get a fresh cut, you know what I mean? Then I go back to making sure that everything is everything and whatnot, you know what I mean? But right now is, you gotta protect that hair. An afro, that's not my style. It used to be my style back in the 80s. You know what I mean? But who rocks an afro these days? I don't want to get it twisted like, oh, Beastinga got an afro. No, I don't have an afro. Maybe I should get, maybe, just maybe, I should just rock an afro. Change up my flow and whatnot. What y'all think? Y'all think I should change up my flow? He's what's your name? Shoes says, what you think of J. Cole? I don't know. J. Cole, that's a guy, right? I heard of J. Cole. Yeah, that's a guy. He's a singer. J. Cole, right? He's a singer. He's a thug type of dude, right? I think that's him. I don't know. I figure I don't even know what song he made. I don't even know what song he made, so I don't know. I gotta hear it, you know what I mean? But it doesn't, like if you say J. Cole, like I'm automatically gonna think of the song that he made. I don't know. I would have to hear it and be like, oh, okay, I know that song. But J. Cole, I couldn't tell you what J. Cole looks like. I couldn't even pick him out of a lineup. Yo, I'm not even capping. I couldn't pick up J. Cole from a lineup from a can of paint. Now, back in the day, I could tell you who all the rappers were and who they are. I could pick them out of a lineup because I knew them all. Back in the 90s, of course. Back in my days and whatnot. I'm telling you that there will never be another 90s. We was holding it down in the 90s. You know what I mean? Holding it down. I was untouchable back in the 90s. I'm telling you. Man, you couldn't even get me on the phone. So many people tried to get me on the phone. Because I was so powerful in the 90s. My office, they hardly had me talking to anyone. For it to reach me, like you had to have been somebody for you would get stopped at Marshall. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is how it do. When you call the number, you hit the receptionist, right? Okay. So, if you're not stopped at the, hello, can I speak to Beastinga? And they'd be like, who's calling and what's this about? Da 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 da. So then, that receptionist can either take a message or switch it to our receptionist. So that's how it goes. So you call the main number, it switches to our receptionist. You know what I mean? Beastinga's office. Right? So then they be, oh, can I speak to Beastinga? What's this about? Da da da. So then boom, she would call Tracy. And it stops at Tracy. You know what I mean? If you can get Tracy on the phone, you good. You know what I mean? So, boom, the call will go to Tracy. Tracy will pick up. She'll take the message right then and there. You know what I mean? And if you're that important, Then it'll go to Marsha. Marsha was my assistant. Marsha was me. Marsha was me. She made me look so good. Marsha wrote my letters. She did like everything. You know what I mean? And Marsha would usually, talk to you, handle it, or I could be right there, but you don't know that I'm right there, and Marsha will take care of everything. And then you'll be lucky enough to talk to me, like, if you was like the president, like Patrick, from Payday Records. I think no, Payday, right? Payday Records. Showbiz and AG was on Payday Records. So, and Patrick was the president. So it was a Payday Records / London Records / Polygram. Those are the subnets. Those are the subsidiaries under the big record company Polygram. So I was dealing with them. You know what I mean? I would deal with Payday, bypass Payday, and deal directly with Polygram or with London Records. I was too big for Payday Records. Payday Records was a little small label, that was distributed through London Records, and London Records distributed through Polygram, like I said. Unless you were someone of that extent, then you get me. But if you was like a Joey D from around the way, those calls were I never got. They don't even they never even touched my ear. Yo, this is DJ. Well, the DJs, yeah. Then, they would take a message and I would get the message and, I'll call you back if you were a DJ. Of course, But a big DJ, not like a mobile small DJ. Like at that particular time there was no use for them because we was already dealing big time back then. Who's OG Crush? Dancer, who's OG Crush? I think I don't even know who that is. I think I heard of him. Am I supposed to know who he is? So I was dealing with Showbiz and AG. They made the record Soul Clap. And they made the record Fat Pockets remix. And they gave me a shout out in that record also. Showbiz and AG. Fat Pockets remix at the end. And the brother B Stinger as we cool on now. You know what I mean? Shout out to B.O. T-Mac and the brother B Stinger as we cool on now. It's back in the 90s, of course. You know what I mean? Shout out to, that was Showbiz, saying a shout out to B.O. T-Mac, which is B.O.'s brother, and brother B Stinger. B Stinger being B Stinger. You know what I mean? As we cool on out and whatnot. Yeah, y'all can Google that. You know what I mean? That's who I am. I'm B Stinger. You know what I mean? Hands down. The legendary B Stinger. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm just a cool person. I go to things. I don't try to be behind the ropes, and if I do go behind the ropes, it's just to say what's up to the people, blah 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 blah. And then I go back from under the ropes, and I go where the people are. You know what I mean? I came to chill with the people. Like why would I vote myself off? You know what I mean? I'm partying. I came to party. I ain't come to profile. Stand behind the ropes. I did that when I was younger. Up on stage. Yes. Showing my importance. Showing my importance. Even when I wasn't doing the crate boy thing. You know what I mean? Even if it was the other DJs DJing before Jazzy J blessed the turntables. I was up on stage chilling because I already had my name. I'm B Stinger. You know what I mean? Everybody knew B Stinger. Lord Jamar said everybody knew Bee Stinger. Shout out to the brand Nubians. I'm telling you, it's a whole vibe, y'all. Listen, so shout out to people, who touched on my situation back in the days or whatever, and the other ones who are unfortunate your videos were taken down. I do apologize. Oh, Molly. Yo, because at some point in time, he's like, yo, man, like, really? Like, I was that lonely, like, I was that depressed, like, what is all of this stuff? Like, what is this stuff? Let me get the stuff off of here. You know what I mean? Like, come on, let's be real, like, come on, bro. Really? That's how I feel. So came from the Bible. Listen, why the sky? Sky. Okay. I'm gonna read it. Okay. So came from the Bible, rose from his grave, and called this a atomic New York City motor. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't like and not to say that I don't read the Bible because I don't. I don't. I've never heard it as saying, so I don't know what it is. But Sky, can you hit the like button for me? I'll definitely appreciate it. You know what I mean? So that people can see the video. We had people up in here, but I don't know. I started talking about something. I don't know. We chased them out of here. I don't care. Listen, I'm living for me smoking my medical. So I'm entertaining you. No, you're entertaining me. I'm the one smoking. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm telling you. Are you not entertained? You know what I mean? Let me get out of this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me just text back. All right, so I text. So, cause I don't want to go. I just want to chill. You know what I mean? Yeah, I I just want to chill. That's all. Just vibe out. Anyway, so what's up with y'all? You know, I'm here. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was talking about the '90s and whatnot. I was saying in my day. You know what I mean? That's what they say, right? In my day. So, I said, listen, let me take that from the playbook and whatnot. Yes, in my day. Come on, talk to me, y'all. Yes, I'm telling you. I don't know what's popping. Who sent you? That's real controversial. Should I keep that title, y'all? Who sent you? Who sent you? I don't even have a story for who sent you. I mean, I do, but it's old. It's old and tiring, played out. Nobody cares. So I got to think of something else. I don't know. I can't think of nothing else. You know, because I don't get involved in and stuff. Yeah, so I'm telling you. Yes, I'm telling you. So should I keep that title or change it? Because I don't know no titles, and I didn't have time to think about a title. I just listened. I just said, listen, who sent you? You know what I mean? Popping up and whatnot. Yeah. It's just a vibe, y'all. It's just a vibe. But I'm glad to see. You know, listen, if you guys could hit the like button so for more people could see the video, that'd be great. You know, respectfully, I would definitely appreciate it. You know what I mean? I took my time today, and I'm supposed to went out. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be out right now. Okay, cool. So they just text me back. Okay, all right, cool. Like I was saying, I supposed to be out with my friends. You know what I mean? But I'm here with you guys, and I hope that it's appreciated. You know what I mean? You know, and that's both ways. Both ways, I guess. I don't know. I just want to sit back with y'all and just chill and vibe. And yes, I'm telling you. Man, I wish, I do have some things to talk about, I believe. Let me see, did it get sent to my email? No, it didn't. No. I'm trying to refresh. No. Okay, let me see something. Verifications, talking points. Okay. So I remember all that stuff. I had some stuff to talk about, but I didn't write it down. Professor Hyman is in the building. Salute, salute. Man, I did have some stuff some news. I was briefed on it, and I forgot all of it. I meant to write it down, but I didn't write it down. So I'm so used to that's not writing stuff down. But I do write stuff down to like pointers, and that's what I forgot to do. So I may have to tap in with Karen and get some news stories, so at least we can know something. That's my fault. So I gotta start. I gotta start writing stuff down so that I don't forget, write pointers of what I want to talk about. And because at some point we're just all over the place. It's a wild and crazy show. It's a wild and crazy show. Yes. Aki Peace. Little Bits is in the building. You know what I mean? Little Bits is in the building. Salute, King. We just chilling and vibing, doing our thing and stuff. Yes. People been passing through, you know what I mean? They on the pass through tip, you know what I mean? We're very appreciative. You know what I mean? I'm here. You know what I mean? It's Sunday. Little Bits and Professor Hyman is in the building. Salute to my mods and whatnot. Yes, I'm telling you. Man is in the buildings. Oh no, that's Manny. I thought that was Man. So Manny Man says, "I love you so much that you're here, Mr. Ronald." Okay. Salute. Yeah, thank you. You know what I mean? I'm very appreciative. You gotta be smoking the pipe and whatnot, smoking my medical and whatnot. It's Manny and whatnot, Manny Man. It's supposed to be me, I guess. I don't know. It look like me. It may sound like me, but is it me? I'm one of a kind. I'm Tony. I'm actually flattered. Listen, I'm actually flattered to, with the icons. And you guys have me up on there and whatnot. Like, oh, this is great. Yeah, I'll be like, this is great. Like, it's unimaginable and whatnot. And salute to everybody. You know what I mean? For real. And I like when you guys are in the chat, like typing and whatnot. I like my typing to go fast. It used to do that before. Yes, it used to do that before. Not no more. Why? Why not? You know what I mean? We can get it popping again. Yes, we was popping. Yes, we were popping. They were afraid. Salute to you too, Manny Man. You know what I mean? Yo, we had people shook. And we can do it again. We just need to concentrate and figure out what we need to do. You know what I mean? To jumpstart. And I told y'all gotta support my music, man. How can we have an official YouTube channel and y'all not supporting the music? That's what we gotta do. We gotta, request it on Vivo, all that. For those who may have Vivo, the music channel. You know what I mean? Spotify. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't do that, Manny Man. Alright, Manny Man. We don't do that up in here. Alright, thank you. Thank you for the information. But no thank you. Okay? Whew. Now that was a good one. Whew. Clogged up my ears and everything. I'm telling you. Clogged up my ears. I said, oh man, I'm on my way to orbit. And then we had to turn around and whatnot. I said, listen, I'm not ready to go into orbit. I just want to talk to the people and whatnot. Said it's too early to go into orbit. Yeah, sometimes it's a whole vibe. Oh, I gotta charge my phone before okay, somebody text me. Yeah, sometimes. Let me see what this says. Oh, okay. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. All right. All right, my bad. Manny Man says, I didn't know. No, it's okay, brother. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. You know what I mean? That's my guy. You know what I mean? That's my guy. But I'm just saying, we don't do that. You know what I mean? You know, we over here. We over here enjoying Bee Stinger. You know what I mean? Shoot, Bee Stinger over here doing this medical, chilling and vibing. You know we in for a treat. We in for something. Let that Medicaid, that what do you call it? Medical. Let it marinate and whatnot. Okay, so Mad says, what strand? Sweet mango. Yeah. Sweet mango. I don't know. Listen, I'd rather get mine from where I got mine yesterday. I'm telling you. You know, because their stuff is so whack, man. But, it's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. It gets, you know, it gets you to, you know, it gets you to almost to the promised land. You know what I mean? Yeah, but listen, that medical that I had yesterday was top. It was alright, yo. I'm trying to tell you. I need some more of that in my life. I need some more of that in my life. Yes. So Matt says we got that in California. Yeah, okay. Salute to California. You know, and just like I said, I believe I said it yesterday or the day before yesterday. Maybe I said it the day before yesterday. I said California is my second biggest market on my YouTube. You know what I mean? New York comes first, and then Cali comes second. So salute to California, and I have some mods that's from California as well. Salute to California is always a pleasure. You know what I mean? To salute, you know, my second biggest market here on my platform, on my official YouTube artist channel. So once again, salute to the entire California, and salute to my dude WAP 100. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm telling you. It's a whole vibe. Yes, I'm telling you. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I gotta see how this situation's gonna pan out now. It's going on 2 o'clock, and I didn't get no thank you. I didn't get no text. I didn't get no nothing. Like, what is that about? And I understand your boyfriend is there and everything. But, you know, maybe she can't, you know, so I'll just leave it like that. Women are more slick than men, I'm telling you. Women are more slick than men. I'm telling you. Guys be thinking they low. Nope. A female can show you how to play the game low. You know what I mean? She can show you better than she can tell you. You know what I mean? Don't bother. Yes. I'm dreaming. What's going on? Listen, we've been on here for an hour. That's great. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, pretty cool. You know what I mean? For those who have not seen the Beestinger show, salute. You know what I mean? I'm here, Ron Beestinger Savage, the rapper. I'm here, I'm chilling, I'm vibing. You know what I mean? We doing our medical, you know, and I know if you haven't heard about, you know, the phrase that we use, you know, medical, I know y'all did. So, you know what I mean? Salute to everybody. I'm just chilling. Yes, I'm letting it marinate. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm Paul, what up, Paul? Paul Juice. Yeah. I remember you up in the chat. Paul Juice. Your name rings a bell. vaguely. You know what I mean? So don't think, don't think we know you. I said it rings a bell, vaguely and whatnot. You know what I mean? I remember you though. Salute, brother. We ain't see you in a minute. Salute to people who we haven't seen in a minute. Like, you know what I mean? It's always a pleasure. We ain't going nowhere. We here. Hit your notification bells. You know what I mean? Then y'all know when we come on. So Paul Juice said, I don't get on the internet often, but when I do, I tune in, B. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I love loyalty. Yeah, he says, listen. You know what I mean? He says, B. You know what I mean? I don't get on the internet too much, brother. I got a life, B. But listen, I got you. Because when I do go online, I tap in with Ron B. Stinger Savage, the rapper. I respect that, brother. Yes, I respect that, brother. Pow is in the building. You know what I mean? Pow says, my guy got the fresh shave. Yeah, I did it myself. Yes. I said, listen, because one of my dudes and one of my bros and whatnot. So listen, man, you need to shake that up, bro. So if he's saying it, I'm like, it look bad. You know what I mean? So I say, you know what? I'm just going to step my game up and cut it all off and whatnot. How about that? And maybe keep it like that. Let's just see. Appearances is everything. Appearances is everything. And, sometimes when you get caught up in stress and wondering about different things, this, that, and the third, sometimes you lose, you lose your appearance, and you can see the hairs are going everywhere. You know what I mean? Looking like a wild man, because that's how my state of mind, even though I'm good, you know what I mean? But just, doing a lot of different things and so hopefully we can keep it smooth, you know what I mean, and we won't see those hairs. But I do like rocking a goatee, you know what I mean. Paul says the barbershop charging $50 for lineups. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm rocking the cap. You know what I mean? That's exactly why I'm rocking the cap. Because, I'm telling you, my haircut is $50, bro. And plus a $5 tip. You know what I mean? Shoot. Ain't nobody got that type of money. Shoot. People can barely afford a pack of cigarettes. They charging an arm and a leg, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, man, we just trying to do our thing. Just like me, I'm just trying to do my medical. Yes, I'm telling you, they charged everybody want money. Everybody want to charge this, that, and the third. $50 for a haircut. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, New York, they be wilding. $50, depending on where you live at. Whole fact. So Man says he paid $30. And Knowledge says he pays $15 for a shaped beard, mustache, and whatnot. I'm telling you. Yeah, but see, you guys are lucky. You know what I mean? You guys is lucky because, I do it all. You know what I mean? I get the thing and all that, the shape up and shape my thing up and all that. You know what I mean? The lines and everything. It's $50, bro. $45, $50. plus a $5 tip, $55. You know what I mean? I think it's something about $50. That $50 sound familiar. I'll be wilding. Yes, you gotta go hard these days. Go hard or go home. That's the motto. Go hard or go home. I'm telling you. I go moderate. Listen, we ain't trying to. Listen, man. Over here, man, listen, comedy and entertainment. We ain't trying to harm nobody over here. You know, we go moderate. You know, I don't mean no harm to nobody. I mean, I just want to laugh, have my fun, talk my talk, pop my collar, and talk my talk. That's all I want to do. So Paul says this is pure unadulterated entertainment. Yes, undoubtable or something, undoubtedly or something. I know that word. I just can't pronounce it. I said, listen, but it ain't third grade. Coming up in here. Hey, pronounce this one, B. Yeah. Yes. Coming up in here with them big words. Ooh, Lord. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Listen, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe, right? You know, listen. If I ain't got no medical, I don't be coming on. I'm not coming on. Like, and even now, I got medical, but you know, that's the only reason I'm coming on. You know, other than that, if I can't get no medical, there ain't no show, brother. I'm telling you. I like to smoke while while I'm talking. You know what I mean? Okay, where's the screen? That's what I want to know. I like to, smoke while I'm talking my talk. A lot of times, I just go off the top of the head, don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know all my assistants back up. They back up my assistants. They back up what I be talking. Because they know I be talking truth. Truth to power. Power to the truth. Okay, I lost the screen. Yeah, okay. I hope I have another one. Yeah, I do. Alright, so this one is empty. I see the screen. Okay. This looks like a brand new pack. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get a screen out. And being that I'm smoking, it's a little shaky. Alright, get back into the chat also. You know what I mean? Listen, man, shout out to everyone who's doing medical. Shout out. Peace. You know what I mean? I feel you. You know what I mean? I'm back in the chat. Oh, Lou 72 is in the building. Salute. I didn't know. Salute. Lou 72. That's my boss. Yeah, Lou 72 is in the building. Pay attention. See, now's the time to pay attention. Lou 72 is in the building. You got to be careful. Yeah, you got to be careful. I remember I had to calm Luce down before. So I'd be like, Luce, man, gotta loosen up, brother. You know what I mean? Somebody said hi to me. Luce wanted to time him out. Said, Luce, it's okay. You know what I mean? They're just saying hi. Luce 72 is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? Luce 72 is in the building himself. Yes. Mr. Watch Out for Him, man. Has reached the show. Yes, along with his sidekick. For Mouthful. I'm telling you, them two are like partners in crime and whatnot. And me with like 3 the hard way and whatnot. I'm telling you. And then, of course, everyone, you know, y'all are snipers and whatnot, you know, sniping the people when they try to come in here and try to come for me. You snipe them. You know what I mean? So then that way we can just continue on with the show, and I don't even have to, you know, even acknowledge none of the bull crap. Why should I have to acknowledge it and not have you guys to snipe them? You know what I mean? Yes, I'm telling you. While me, Lou 72 and 4x4 break bread. Yes, you guys are out there sniping who needs to get sniped and whatnot. Yes, and then we have our generals. Those are the other mods. Those are our generals and lieutenants and whatnot. You know what I mean? Any issues you have, you can talk to them and whatnot. I'm wilding. Yes, Miss who? What's her name? Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's, okay. What's good, Ron? I see you unmod me. That's not Miss Hash Brown, y'all. Because Miss Hash Brown was just in here. And she was modded up. So that is not Miss Hash Brown, y'all. I don't know who that is. But what's up, Miss Hash Brown? How are you? Hash Brown, Miss Hash Brown number 2. I guess. Yes, I'm telling you. So anyway, so we continue. I'm good. Oh, okay. Yeah, we good over here too. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. Doing my medical, of course. You know what I mean? Like, coming in here, impersonating our girl, you know, Miss Hash Brown. But it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. If that's your gig, if that's your attention, then so be it. You know what I mean? I guess it's okay because our Miss Hash Brown is modded up. So that's how we know the difference because she's modded up. She just was in here earlier. Yes, I'm telling you. She just was in here. Like today. Like less than an hour ago. Or an hour ago. Yes, I'm telling you. Disco dancer said it ain't me. Yo, it's always a mystery. We always having mysteries over here. I love it. There's always a mystery. Now, who's pretending to be Miss Hasbrown is the subject. You know what I mean? Blue 72 says Miss Hasbrown always says hi to me. This ain't Miss Hasbrown. I've been told y'all that. I knew it when they popped up. Because Miss Hasbrown is our mod. And she just was in here a little earlier. But that doesn't mean that, you don't have to continue to stop typing. I mean, you know what I mean? Coming up in here impersonating people and whatnot. I don't care. I mean, like, she says we can still be friends. Okay, so just answer this. Are you a guy? So that I know how to properly. Are you a guy or a female? Now, a female wouldn't have did this, so obviously you got to be. Obviously, you're a guy trying to pose as Miss Hasbrown. See, because I don't know how to talk to you because, because I'm looking at her. You know what I mean? And she's a female, and I would like to address when I'm talking to you as a female, but I cannot if you're a man. No female. Oh, you're not a female. Okay. You see, that's right. Right, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because I'm a goat at this. You know what I mean? I'm a goat at this, and I see. Please address me as a female. So you're a male, but you want me to address you as a female. Okay, no problem. Ma'am. You sure you ready for this? Disco says, haters are going to say it's me. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you sure you ready to go down this lane with me? Or should I say, mister? Ma'am, you let's go. Vince said it's $50 enough for you. Shout out to $50. You know what I mean? Yes, that's a sub. If you don't know, then you don't know. You know what I mean? If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. You know what I mean? $50. You know what I mean? I got mine. Listen, somebody cannot hold $50. You know what I mean? Listen, can I hold $50 and whatnot? That is the talk on the Ron B. Stinger Savage Show. $50. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. If you don't, then you don't. You know what I mean? I told you, y'all gotta watch us. When we come on, y'all gotta watch us. This is like a soap opera, and I'm trying to get to do like another algorithm, because it was giving us like mystery joints and whatnot. It was like, you know, showing me what was popping in the chat. It was like a whole mystery thing, clues and everything. People talking. Ven. Oh, Ven, thank you so much, Ven. All right, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. You know what I mean? Yes, I definitely appreciate that. I'm just talking my talk, doing my thing and whatnot. So $50. So 4 Mile 4 says $50 is a great deal. Must have been running a summer special. That's a fact. That's yes, I'm telling you. Listen, I need the whole $50. Shoot. You know what I mean? Listen, with $50, I won't go. I won't go on the drought. I can cash in my ticket and whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm ready to cash in my $50 ticket. Yes, I'll tell you. Like, ching. Hello? Are you there? Yes. Karen, are you there? Karen, can you see me? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Welcome to the Ron B. Stinger Savage Show, where we talk riddles. Yes, I'm telling you. You had to watch the show, then you'd be up on it. You'd be up on it, you know, braced on what's happening and whatnot. Whew. Man. Whew. Whew. Listen. Either that was a good one, or I went down the wrong way. Pause. But that was like up to the moon, you know? Yes. I gotta get the lighter. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Man, that was dope. I'm telling you, that was good. I felt like I was going up in orbit and whatnot. Next stop, Mars. You know what I mean? Yes, B. Stinger smoked in medical. I don't know about you, but I'm sticking around. Yes. Yes. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Ron B. Stinger Savage, the rapper. Yes, I'm telling you. what they say, right? Back in my day, I remember when I can walk good. Yo, it's crazy, Jack. I'm telling you. Man, listen, we all are gonna get there one day. And bless the ones that are there and that can relate. You know what I mean? I done joined the club. So hello. My name is Ron Beestinger Savage, the rapper. I want to be in one of those group therapy. I've been asking for the longest to do group therapy, but my therapy is always one-on-one, me and the therapist. You know what I mean? That's I've been trying, and for years now. It's gotta be at least 30 years. Gotta be. That I've been asking for group therapy, not one-on-one therapy. You know what I mean? I've been having therapy forever. You know, I don't know. Traumatized. They take trauma and whatnot. I don't know. Listen, I am crazy. But listen, aren't we all? You know what I mean? Aren't you all? And I remember, yeah. Listen, shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome. Welcome. If you haven't seen my show before, listen, hit subscribe. Listen, what you know? What do you got to lose except for laughter and joining a great family? You know? Yes, I'm telling you. Joining a great family. Oh man, don't tell me we ain't got no light, bro. So in one of the lighters, it don't work. So we only got one lighter, y'all, that's working. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes, I'm telling you. Listen, man. Salute to the universal Zulu Nation. Salute. You know what I mean? Everybody know where I stand. I stand with the universal Zulu Nation. Period. I'm telling you. It's a prophecy. I'm telling you. Shoot, I feel like doing the Zulu wolf chant and whatnot. Listen, listen, sir, you are walking a thin line. Okay? I didn't say anything, sir. All right? You're walking a thin line there when you say, I forgive you. You're about to cross lines, okay? That's some things let's just stay away from, okay? Rest in peace to Africa, Bambaataa. So 45, what do you mean? What happened in South Africa? What's going on? What's going on over there? No, Disco. We're not blocking. We're not blocking him. He didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? I just told him, so there's a thin line, so he understands. You know what I mean? He come in peace. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta set boundaries. You know what I mean? We lost one of the greatest legends in hip hop. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Africa Bambaataa. Yes. Thank you, Andrew. Salute. Thank you. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time and whatnot. Yo, so do y'all think Krishana Rock had anything to do with her ex-boyfriend's unaliving? Because it's like something's brewing, and I at first thought that she had something to do with it, because it looked it that way. You know what I mean? But it was just never no proof. Listen, my prayers is with Christina Rock. My prayers, my blessings. You know what I mean? And God protect this woman. You know what I mean? They always trying to come at her, man. You know what I mean? God protect this woman. Yes, I'm telling you. She ain't had nothing to do. She didn't have nothing to do with that dude's passing. She didn't have nothing to do with that. Yes, I'm telling you. Whole vibe. Salute, Andrew. The UK is in the building. Ven, what up, Ven? Ven says she looks like a little troll doll. Who looks like a troll doll? Listen, I'm lit right now, bro. I'm feeling this. You know what I mean? So listen, I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to get my swerve on. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm telling you, I'm trying to. Oh, Christina. Oh, okay. Christina Rock. Yeah. Like, I really think they need to like back up off of her. Like, for real. Like, give that girl some breathing room, man. She's going through a lot. She can have a nervous breakdown at any time. She's very unstable. But one thing, she loves her son. And people can say whatever they want to say. That, how would they feel that however people feel about her and her son's situation. But I can tell that deep down she really loves him. Yes. Vince said, I wonder if she'll take 50. Yes, y'all are crazy. Yes, y'all are crazy, man. I love y'all. For real. It's just a whole vibe. Shit, I'm telling you. I'm down with the 50 club and whatnot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me hold it. You know what I mean? Let me hold $50 and whatnot. You know what I mean? I'll be right back. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm telling you, man, I was so happy. I was excited and everything. I'm telling you, man. Once upon a time, man, I was really in love with that. For real, for real. You know, we getting ready to run out of medical. So, look at my picture on. What? God of fried chicken. Okay, sis, look at my picture. Okay, it's me, right? You know what I mean? Um, you guys in your troll accounts. It's crazy. God of fried chicken. I see the picture. Ah, ah. Hold on, let me get back into the chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. That made my day. A true supporter. I'm telling you. Yes, that fried chicken in one night. Everybody know Bee Stinger love fried chicken. You know what I mean? Shoot, Disco Dancer says, I'm done. He says, did you see the picture? Yes, I'm Tony. Yes, it's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. You know what I mean? You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. It's a whole vibe. I'm telling you, it's Sunday. Like, listen, we can just sit back, smoke, and vibe. You know what I mean? Some people got recliner chairs and whatnot. I wish I had a recliner chair right now. Ski. You know what I mean? Lean back and whatnot. Have me up on the screen watching. You know what I mean? I'm watching me on the screen. Hold on. I can't join right now. Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah, I feel like dancing. That's what I want to do. Hold on, y'all. Okay, cool. Now I was waiting for it to drop. I can't jump on that call right now. I don't want to get distracted. You know what I mean? I'm in the whole vibe right now. I'm in the whole vibe with the people. You know what I mean? The people come first. I'm telling you. And I'm trying to get into a vibe. You know what I mean? The phone call. You know what I mean? Then I gotta wait for it to finish ringing because I don't want to throw it to the answer machine. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like people do, they just throw the call to the answer machine. I just let it ring. You know what I mean? That way, I didn't see it, bro. I don't know. Obviously, I was doing something. You know, I'm obviously on my YouTube live doing my show and whatnot. Now you want me to jump off my show? You know what I mean? Yes. Oh, let me charge my phone. Hold on, y'all. I'm wilding. See? And then it would have died out on us, and I would have had a fit, bro. Alright, cool. Now let me charge this one too. Alright, cool. They both charging. Let me just, this is slow charge on this one, but at least it's plugged up. Yes, we do not need anything. You know what I mean? I'm trying to vibe, and I don't want to, you know, get disconnected because the phone ran out or whatever, ran out of a battery and whatnot. I just want to do my little bit of medical that we have and just vibe out, because we are so on the early tip. You know what I mean? And I appreciate everybody on this Sunday. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm telling you. As I had to plug in the charger to charge it in my phone where I'm broadcasting. Yo, chat. Yo, this is crazy. Like, I don't know, like how old everybody is or what eras and stuff like that. But yo, this internet and this AI thing is like incredible. You know what I mean? I've never seen anything like this. This is like so like amazing to me. I mean, just to sit there and see this stuff, and the kids to come, the generations to come, like they this is gonna be like second nature to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like they gonna be growing up on this robot a century. You know what I mean? But we gonna have robots running everything. Like, man, I would love to see that. Like, but then like what happens to the jobs and stuff? You know what I mean? Like, is jobs gonna be scarce? It's like it's very scary. Like, what is going to happen? But then that's why I say, people need to get into tech to be a tech, that can work on computers and, know coding and everything. Shoot. Nowadays, you got AI. You don't even need to know coding to do whatever it is that you want to do, because all you got to do is just tell it what you want, and it does its own coding. But it's great to know coding. You know what I mean? And all that stuff, because I don't know it. You know what I mean? Sure, I take the easy way out. Yeah, I'm telling you. I got to think too hard. And then, I mean, listen, that's extra. Wow. Okay. So Tony says, did you step out for any fresh air today yet? Did I? Yes, I did. I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. That was earlier. Um, um, yeah. Everything's everything. But, yeah, man, I thank you guys for tuning in and watching the Ron B. Stinger Savage show and whatnot. Let me smoke. You know what I mean? We sitting here chit-chattering. People said, listen, we ain't come for the chit-chatter. We came to see you smoke and wild out. You know what I mean? Some people waiting for the crash out. They said, it's gonna happen. He always crashing out. He gonna smoke so much, he just gonna crash out. That's not going to happen. Crash out days those are over with. Now y'all see why I don't like to record on my main phone. You get it? You know what I mean? But when I record on this phone that I'm recording on, sometimes, you know, when I try to record the first time, like you can't hear no sound. And it could do that, it can do like that up until like having me try 5 different times. Frustrating me by the time y'all can get a video that you can actually hear me on. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm already frustrated when I'm coming on, already out the gate, already frustrated, and I gotta save face, keep faith. Yes, I'm about to let them know this YouTube, like, I don't know if I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know, but and a lot of people know, you know, because y'all be saying, "Oh, I can't hear you. We can't hear you," and we experience that quite often. Yes, Ken, that is too much for me to read, brother. Ken is in the building. That's my mod. You know what I mean? And yes, I'm telling you, seems like a lot of words right now. Ken is in the building. That's my mod and whatnot. Salute, brother. You know what I mean? Listen, I stayed home just to, you know what I mean? Just to chill with y'all. You know what I mean? On this Sunday, I'm supposed to be out with the crew. You know, that's what the phone call is about. The calling, they gathering and whatnot. You know, on the group chat and whatnot. I didn't go. Yeah. You know, I wish everyone to have fun. You know, I'm good. I'm content. You know what I mean? Hmm. Salute to everyone. So what was we talking about? I don't know. I was saying something before we got interrupted. Somebody interrupted. Somebody did something, and we got sidetracked because we were in the middle of having a conversation and whatnot. Then someone came in, and then blah blah, then blah blah, and then blah blah blah, boom, and here we are and whatnot. You know what I mean? Took focus away from me and whatnot, but it's okay. You know what I mean? We go back into deep conversation and whatnot. I'm telling you, I said, listen. You know what I mean? Listen. We were in the middle of a conversation, but I just don't know the conversation. Doesn't mean that we can't start a new conversation. Get it? You know what I mean? I'm telling you. Doesn't mean, that we can't start a new. But uh, I'm actually trying to wait for this text, but whew, I gotta. This is tight. Ooh, man, I feel so good holding that in. Oh man, I gotta lose some weight in my stomach, like for real, for real. Man, you gotta unbuckle, man. Ooh, man. So there's a whole lot. Christina Rock was the conversation. Oh, okay. Christina Rock was the conversation. Okay, so Christina Rock, I said back off of Christina Rock. Okay, thank you, Tony. That it just seems like a far away conversation, you know what I mean? And thank you for putting us back on track and whatnot. Christina Rock, so we said everything that we said, back up off her, God protect her and whatnot, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, Christina Rock. Yeah, so that's where we were and whatnot, and I and not to, you know what I mean? Not to see when someone loves someone, you know what I mean? You can't really knock them, you know what I mean? But all we can do is have an opinion. I think her messing with Blueface again, or whatever they doing, obviously they're smashing again. Obviously, I think it's a mistake for her. I think she's gonna get unfocused boxing wise, and she's gonna get knocked out or something. Worrying about this guy Blueface. I think them two together is a shipwreck. She puts on this player face. You know what I mean? But listen, you already lost. She already lost by giving in sexually to this guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what he has over these women, but I sure wish I had it. You know what I mean? I don't want to hate on his hustle. You know what I mean? Blueface, I don't want to hate on his hustle, but listen, I wish I had what he had. Shoot, I wouldn't want nobody to play a hate on me. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, Christina, she's a nice, sweet girl. You know what I mean? She cries so much. Yeah, emotional. She's an emotional wreck. Mm-hmm. And me personally, I think she's better off without Blueface. No disrespect to Blueface, or I'm not player hating or anything, because I don't want anything from her. I think she'll be better off without Blueface, for real. That's where I stand on that. But they got a crazy relationship, and I believe that they still love each other. You know what I mean? No matter who they're with, them two's always gonna end up back together in some capacity. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, and maybe that's what they wanted. You know what I mean? They have a kid together. Blueface, I don't know if he continues to deny the kid, but hey, the deal is sealed. Doesn't Blueface have a girlfriend that's pregnant right now? Or am I bugging out? And the girl is kind of tall. You know what I mean? And she's pregnant. Ain't she pregnant by Blueface or something? Some new one? But I don't know. These reality shows are crazy. So is this one. Shoot, these things said I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a streamer. And that's right. I'm streaming and whatnot. Yes. So Tony says, yes, he's expecting a baby in 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, I'm telling you. It's a whole vibe. So Jimmy says, did you finally lose that red hat? No, I ain't lose it. It's up in the closet. Why, you want me to go get it? That's what's popping. Because I can sure go get it. You know me, I have no problem. I could put the sweatsuit on, the sweat hood on for you. You know me, I have no problem going to get it. What's popping? We good? You know what I mean? But I gotta demonstrate. Because obviously you want me to put on the Trump hat. Obviously. Making a rhetoric about it and whatnot. Ain't nobody was even thinking about that. I sure wasn't. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm telling you. Why must I change the cat? Ain't nothing but the dog in me. Yo, 1389, right? Yo, chat. I can't read the name. I think it says Try Homes or something like that. 1389. He says that's a gas station hat. Yo, my stomach hurt. Did I eat today? Yeah, I had chicken. Oh man, I didn't. Oh man, I wasted a sandwich, y'all. I didn't put it in the refrigerator. I have a whole a half of a turkey sandwich. My friend gave it to me yesterday. I meant to put it in the refrigerator, but I left it out. So I know I can't eat it. And I would not eat it. Yes, I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. Vind is in the building. Listen, Andrew says subscribe. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm just trying to let it marinate right now. I don't want to smoke right now. You know what I mean? I need it to marinate. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got and then plus my stomach. I don't know. Like I just gotta let it marinate. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you know when when it's gonna hit, and it felt like it's gonna hit. I said, listen. You know what I mean? Yes, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes and whatnot. So yeah, listen, man. I know everyone's here watching. You know what I mean? I wish I was watching, but I gotta be the one talking and whatnot. You know what I mean? Yes. You know what I mean? Listen, thank you for watching, though. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Listen, I don't know what to talk about. We don't talk about nothing over here. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I just and it's, shoot. Listen, you don't want to know what's in my head last night. Oh Man, he said last night. I didn't even mean to say that. I meant to say something else, but I said last night because it's all connected. I mean, it's the same thing. I'm starting to get a headache. Jimmy. Jimmy says why? Why? Me getting a headache? You said? It's hot in here. I gotta turn the fan on. Whew. Yes. I'm telling you. It feels good to get that air for real. Whew, sometimes you just gotta take a breather, you know what I mean? Especially, listen, I done put in 2 hours right now. 2 hours and 15 minutes, you know what I mean? Going strong and whatnot. Sometimes you just gotta take a mental break, because this is live. This will be the time where it's intermission and whatnot. You know what I mean? But I'm afraid, should I play a song or not? You know what I mean? I said, listen, I'm not going to play a song. I'll just keep on. So this would be like the intermission and whatnot. You know what I mean? Because I have no personalities to talk right now, and this is like the intermission type of thing and whatnot. You know what I mean? If you follow the show, you know what I mean? There is no scripture to the show. It's just, I don't know. I call it a show because it's one heck of a show. You know what I mean? So who's in the chat? Okay. Listen, y'all gotta get into the chat. Listen, let's talk. Let's pop. You know what I mean? Let me know who's in the building. Salute. You know what I mean? Let me know who's in the building. I'm telling you. But if the chat was going a mile a minute, y'all be like, yo, shout me out, shout me out. You know what I mean? Now that y'all got all the free time. So how do you know, listen, when it's popping, how do you know that I might remember, oh yeah, somebody named Timothy told me to shout him out when it's up. How do you know 2 weeks from now I won't shout Timothy out again because the name Timothy came to my mind, and that's you. You know what I mean? And I might say something about it. That fan sounds like it's on its last run. That's what Vince says. I don't care. It's cooling me down. Word. It is definitely cooling me down because it was getting hot. Shoot, man, I'm just trying to. I'm just sitting here trying to get something popping in my head because there ain't nothing popping right now. But it will be, man. Just bear with me and whatnot, Bear with me, I'll get going and whatnot. Maybe I need to close my eyes and concentrate, because I know I smoked it too much. You know what I mean? It's like that. I didn't even give my brain time to process last night. You know what I mean? I went through an ordeal. You know what I mean? $50 and whatnot. Yes, I went through an ordeal and whatnot. Me personally, I call it a disaster. Nah, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. But I don't want to talk about yesterday because we already talked about yesterday. So today's a brand new day. How about that? Whew. Okay, who's in the building? Same people. Yep, Pac-Man's in the building. I see you. Pac-Man said, listen, man, I got my popcorn. Said, listen, I got my drinks. You know what I mean? Yes, yes. Whew, man, that air feels good. Like, for real, for real. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to find something to drink. Something. Oh, yeah, let's get something to drink. Yeah, okay. I don't even feel like getting up. I want something to drink. Like, yes, indeed. But, I don't know. I don't know. It's like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, nothing to do. You know how you get text, but it's all, everybody but the person that you want to text. Because I just want to make sure that they, got my thing. That's it. Word. Sure, that's all. So I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. Should I stay on? Should I leave? What's popping, y'all? Should I go to a break? Should I play some music? Ooh, I know I'm cooling off. I know that much. I'm afraid to smoke because I don't know if am I gonna get a headache? Yes. Whew. I don't know. So listen, so we'll come back on. Yeah, we'll come back on. I don't know. Give me some time to come back on. All right. I'm gonna lay down, and then I'll be refreshed and ready to go for part 2. You know what I mean? Salute.